They sell you a sob story, flash a luxury lifestyle, throw around big numbers, and hide behind religious optics to earn your trust. I tried to expose them on Reddit. Here's how they silenced me. Before we get into the full story, what you're seeing on screen are my original Reddit posts. They've all been deleted from public view. But since I still have access to my account, I can show you what I wrote. Feel free to pause at any time to read through them for yourself. What happens when you try to warn people about a fake Airbnb coaching program online? In my case, my posts about Staley Academy sold by I&B Coaching and marketed by Coach Inayah got deleted. My Reddit account was suspended. A couple of months ago, I posted my experience about Coach Inayah's Airbnb course. I was just trying to share what really happened to me, and many others, so other people could avoid going through the same mess. But instead of addressing any of it, they reported me. They mass flagged my posts and told Reddit I was in crisis. And the wild part? My account ended up suspended because of that. So if you've ever wondered why you can't find honest reviews about these people, this is why. They bury the truth. They get your posts taken down, silence your voice, and flood the internet with glowing reviews they control. My initial Reddit post was about my experience signing up with Coach Inayah, called Staley back then. In January 2025, I paid $8,500 up front after being quoted $10,000, believing I was joining a 12-month mentorship to start a short-term rental business. Instead, I found a sales funnel dressed up as mentorship. Red flags piled up quickly, live Zooms aimed at free trial users while paying members were ignored, a so-called direct coach line that turned out to be nothing but an AI chatbot, and vague promises about funding that led nowhere after months of wasted credit pulls and delays. They don't have real banking partnerships, just recycled referrals. What I actually paid for was generic course material that can be found on YouTube for free, unanswered group chats, cherry-picked success stories, and contracts designed only to protect them. Worst of all, they hide behind religious optics and rebrands to appear trustworthy while deleting negative comments and silencing anyone who speaks up. I shared all of this, with receipts, in my original Reddit post to warn others. And I wasn't the only one. Others commented and shared almost identical stories, people paying thousands, stuck for months with no progress, ignored in group chats, or strung along with vague promises about funding that never came. The same people they claimed that they were helping were in my inbox telling what they were up to. Moving to Slack to hide complaints when bad reviews increased. A lot of people that were reaching out to me were still in the program, but dissatisfied. But they stay quiet, hoping that if they're cordial and patient, maybe they won't lose the thousands of dollars they already paid. Deep down, they were just trying to salvage something out of it. A couple months after my first post, they rebranded. Staley Academy suddenly became Coach Inayah. Same people, same program, just a new name to escape all the bad reviews piling up. So I followed up with a second post warning people. Don't be fooled by the fresh packaging. If you see Coach Inayah, know it's the same Staley and I&B coaching operation under a different label. I told people to look them up under Staley to check Better Business Bureau, Reddit, Trustpilot, hear from real customers. And for those that have been burnt by them to reshare their reviews under the new name so the truth couldn't be erased. Because that's their playbook. Once a name gets too toxic, they just change it and start again. And that's when things shifted. After my second post exposing their rebrand, they finally decided to come after me. It was like, how dare I tarnish their shiny new name before they even had the chance to scrub the old one away? Instead of addressing the truth, they mass reported me, flagged my account, and even claimed I was in crisis just to get Reddit to take me down. Think about that. Not fixing the issues, not proving me wrong, but silencing me. That's the play. Protect the brand at all costs, erase the negative voices, and keep recruiting new people who don't know any better. It wasn't just my posts that got erased. Every single comment from people sharing their own frustrations and experiences disappeared too. Dozens of voices, gone overnight. People who were brave enough to back me up and say, "This happened to me too," had their words wiped clean like they never existed. That's how these programs survive. They don't just silence one person, they silence a community. So as you watch, you can pause the video and see the deleted comments for yourself. Proof that I wasn't the only one speaking out. And as of the time I'm recording this video, my Reddit account is still suspended. I did submit an appeal, but there's no guarantee they'll even review it fairly. So for now, my voice, and the voices of everyone who commented, remain silenced on that platform. We'll see what happens with the appeal, but honestly, that's not the point. The point is how quickly these programs move to protect their image, not by improving, but by erasing criticism. But they won't silence us. Every time they take action to bury the truth, we'll come back louder and stronger. If that means posting again, we will. If that means sharing our stories on other platforms, we will. And if it comes down to it, yes, we'll take it to court. Because people deserve to know the truth before handing over their hard-earned money. Their intimidation tactics might shut down a Reddit post, but they won't shut down an entire community of people who've been misled. I don't want you or anyone you care about to get caught up in it. I'm making this video like I'd warn my own family. Please be careful. Do your research, don't fall for the polished promises, and remember that a real coaching program doesn't need to hide behind fake names, constant rebrands, and censorship. If this video helps you, share it. Comment with your own experience if you've been through something similar. And most importantly, spread the word so fewer people fall into this trap. Because the truth is, the reason you can't find reviews on Coach Inayah, Staley, or I&B Coaching isn't because everyone's happy. It's because this is what they do to anyone who speaks up.